Welcome to Groundwater Week 2018 in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. This is where all corners of the groundwater industry come together under one roof for inspiration, education, renewing long-time connections, or forging new ones. On the floor of Groundwater Week 2018 with the friends from Franklin Electric, here with Jeff Franken. Jeff, tell us about Franklin Tech Online.
Well, starting in 2019, we're going to launch a program that we're very excited about at Franklin Electric. We've been doing training for more than 20 years for contractors in the groundwater industry, and now we're going to be expanding that into an online format. What that means is that the training will be available to our contractors, the professionals in this industry, when they need it and in the ways that they need it. By doing an online program, we're going to be able to offer them training where they don't have to come to us, rather we can bring the courses to them. So in the past, the training was always done at a Franklin facility, either in Oklahoma or Fort Wayne. Those trainings will continue, but now we'll have training that they can take at their leisure, at their schedules and their convenience when they're ready and when they need to. So what this means is it is going to allow for our customers to get relevant content on new products, industry best practices, installations, applications. As products become more complex, as competition becomes more strong, as our contractors are spending more time in the field, it's important to be able to provide them the training that they need in the ways that they need it. And we really feel like this program is going to be a way for them to really take advantage of these tools that they've had in the past only by traveling, but now they can do it on their schedules. So not only for the primary business owners, but this training is also going to allow them to train all the customers, or excuse me, all the employees within their business so that everyone's on the same page with the same training.
Yeah, so exciting news. Franklin Electric always ahead of the curve, and they're doing so again. It is Franklin Tech Online. Be sure and check it out. Booth 419 right here at Groundwater Week 2018. Dragging your luggage all around the convention floor would be a challenge, but thanks to AY McDonald, you have the opportunity to store your luggage while you can enjoy Groundwater Week 2018. So all day on Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. in N106, you can store your luggage, and then whenever you are ready to leave, it will be easy to grab your bags and head home. The attendees' luggage check again is sponsored by AY McDonald Company. Here with Jeff Frank of Franklin Electric in their booth at Groundwater Week 2018. Jeff, tell us what do we have here?
What we have here is sub-drive utility. This is a constant pressure drive that's used for contractors who are doing two-wire installations. And this is what we like to call a pump contractor's multi-tool. The reason why that is true is because with one product, you can go from 1/3 all the way up to 2 horsepower, 13.1 amps. It can be used on surface or submersible motors. It can be used on biax start or PSC start motors. Additionally, it can be used on 115 or 230 volt, all in one drive. So what we're really trying to highlight here is that this product is simple and easy to install and should be on every pump contractor's truck because it can be used at every installation that's a two-wire installation. You can use it to very quickly convert a conventional system into a constant pressure system, adding protection and performance to that system when you install this drive. So what we're really showing here is you don't need new cabling. You can stick with the 2 wires that you have installed in the ground and to the pump. And additionally, you can even stick with the large tank that's in the system now. It's very easy to set up, and you can remove the pressure switch in the system and install the drive instead and quickly convert it over to a constant pressure system.
Franklin Electric, always a must-see destination at Groundwater Week. Be sure to check them out. They are in booth 419. Make sure to stop by and check them out.
Pitless units are ideal for high-capacity groundwater wells that can withdraw more than 3,500 GPM or 5 million gallons per day. A pitless unit is a watertight extension of a well casing that allows the spool and submersible pump and motor assembly to be removed without disturbing the discharge piping. The unit consists of a well cap, upper casing with hold-down assembly, spool, and discharge body. A pitless unit does not need a well house or well pit. This saves time and money on land allocation, project materials, excavation, and HVAC for the structure. The design also prevents surface contamination of the well and aquifer that can occur with pump houses and well pits. Easy to install and set up, a pitless unit makes contractors' jobs easier too, as they no longer have to deal with confined space access permits when servicing the unit. The pitless unit also eliminates the loud noises associated with line shaft turbine pumps. The pitless unit was invented by Baker Manufacturing in the late 1940s. As pioneers of the pitless unit design and holders of the original patent, Baker continues to be an industry leader in pitless unit products. Today, Baker Monitor brings the same superior quality, customer satisfaction, and continuous improvement that customers have come to expect. Through extensive third-party testing, Baker's Monitor pitless unit is the only NSF 61 and 372 certified product on the market. This certification ensures safe, potable water for end users and is a requirement for most public water distribution systems. Monitor pitless units are made in the USA and manufactured at Baker's Evansville, Wisconsin facility. This allows the units to be designated American Iron and Steel compliant when requested. Monitor also offers the widest range of pitless unit sizes, coatings, and materials on the market. Our pitless units are suitable for well casing sizes ranging from 6 to 36 inches. They are available in standard cast iron, custom fabricated steel, and premium stainless steel materials, and can be lead-free, galvanized, or fusion-bonded epoxy powder coated. Additionally, Baker recently introduced a patented spool that significantly reduces pressure loss through the unit, which lowers electrical costs for end users. The new spool design also boasts increased cable passages to allow for larger cables and probes. Need to drill deep? Monitor's new deep well pitless spool can handle over twice the load capacity of a standard spool, allowing for much deeper well depths. The DW spool design incorporates API 8 round threads on its lift-out and drop connections. Pitless units can also be used for unique applications. Geothermal pitless units reduce excavation area and eliminate extensive pipe networks. A single well provides both the geothermal source and injection line. Triple seal pitless units allow for 2 separate pressure zones with independent drop and discharge connections. In shallow aquifer applications, an angle well pitless unit increases the surface area of the well screen within the aquifer. This will increase the overall yield of the well. When choosing a pitless unit for your project, choose the most trusted name in water systems, the Monitor Pitless Unit. To learn more, contact a representative today or visit bakermonitor.com.
Here in booth 419, the Franklin Electric booth here at Groundwater Week 2018 with Jeff Frank. Jeff, tell us what we've got right here.
What we've got here is Franklin's solar-powered pump product line. The product line has been out for almost 10 years now, and this year we've got 3 new additions to the family. What we've got added to this Photon family is we've got one drive that will cover from 5 to 10 horsepower. That's a DC power input. What that means is we can go up to 375 gallons per minute, and we're doing both 6-inch motors and surface motors with this system. So that's DC power for both remote or places where they're just looking to conserve energy. But additionally this year, we've added 2 other products to the line. We've gone on to the other side of the product line where we've gone smaller. So now we have a 1/2 horsepower system. That means the systems will operate all the way down to 2 solar panels in many cases. And then we've also expanded to offer surface. So that means we can run booster pumps, jet pumps, sprinkler pumps, all those standard residential surface pumps can now be DC power input running on solar energy.
Here in the Franklin Electric booth, always a place you're going to want to stop by at Groundwater Week 2018. Here at Groundwater Week 2018, love talking to the award recipients, and especially this fella here who many of you will recognize. He's the winner of the Ross L. Oliver Award, Fletcher Driscoll of Fletcher Driscoll and Associates out of Delwood, Minnesota, the recipient of the award for outstanding contribution to the groundwater industry. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that and appreciate what the National Groundwater Association has done for our whole industry.
Whenever you found out you were the recipient of this award, what thoughts went through your head?
My first one was shock, and the second is feeling humbled because so many people have done some wonderful things on behalf of our industry. There are countless people who have made enormous contributions. Right. So it's nice to be included in that group.
Right.
Whenever you were awarded today, I was at a table with a number of folks who had been in the industry a good while, and there was just universal, almost a gratitude over what you've done, your contributions, and especially the book you authored. So, was it your intent to be so kind of influential and to help the industry and to help so many people?
No, I think it's important for people in my position to use whatever resources we have to educate people so that they become professionally more able. We have clients that have spent a lot of money trying to clean up their groundwater systems, and the minimum thing that we should do is to help our professionals actually do better work at lower costs for cleaning up groundwater systems.
What would you say you've had an incredible career, a very distinguished career. For you, can you pinpoint a couple of, if you will, secrets to your success?
I think the secret of my success, if there is a secret, was that I put on about 750 programs, continuing education programs throughout the United States. And once you establish a teacher-student relationship with your audience, even though many of the people in the audience now run giant companies, there's still this wonderful teacher-student sort of relationship. And so people refer back to you. When they have a problem, they call back and say, what's your ideas on solving this problem? Secondly, I think I got involved in graduate school in giving expert witness testimony at trials. And I found out that if you came in at the litigation point where you had an assignment of costs, that was wonderful, because if you could allocate those costs among all the parties at a particular site, then the remediation began. And that's one of the most satisfying things I've ever participated in, because all of a sudden you're a player in allocating the cost for a cleanup.
Right. Final question from me, but whenever we were talking before we started recording, you were saying how you've always surrounded yourself with people who are smarter than you. It's interesting that someone with a career as accomplished as yours, it's never been a struggle to realize you don't have all the answers and there might be someone with a better idea than yours?
No, and in fact, synergy comes into play here. I had a small company the last 20 years of my professional life, and this small company had experts in different areas, statistics and chemistry and biology, mathematics, and in every case that we would work on, you needed their expertise.
Right.
I was good at putting the story together and framing the draft opinions and the basis for those opinions for trials, but they helped me authenticate what I didn't know, frankly. And as a result, they would attack me vigorously and help me formulate even better opinions that any one of the group had, including me. Yeah. And so with half women and half men, we presented opinions and bases that were so hard to contradict by the other side. And so it was wonderful for me to be at trial, because what would happen is that I had been trashed by my best friends on every idea I ever had in my life, and as a result, I was ready, and I was the loosest guy in the courtroom. The attorneys were tight, but I was loose.
Well, the theme of Groundwater Week this year is better together. Your career can attest to that for sure, huh?
Yes, it can, sir.
Well, congratulations again, Fletcher Driscoll, the winner of the Ross L. Oliver Award for Outstanding Contribution to the Groundwater Industry. Congratulations, and thanks for being with us.
Hi, this is John Criswell. Welcome to Manufacturing Marvel. Much industry occurs underwater, and that calls for submersible equipment. Sunstar Electric Incorporated is a global leader in submersible electric motors that can take the plunge. Located in Lubbock, Texas, Sunstar operates a 75,000 square foot facility which is fully equipped to handle the unique challenges of electric motors which must operate underwater. Sunstar designs and manufactures water-filled and oil-filled submersible motors. It also produces and repairs deep ocean-capable Aquastar submersible motors for remotely operated vehicles known as ROVs. Sunstar is the world's largest distributor of Hitachi submersible motors. These are made for standard water wells and also high-temperature applications. Sunstar is the only authorized Hitachi submersible motor repair and manufacturing facility outside of Japan. The expertise of the company's engineers and highly trained workforce has led to the ability to supply both standard and custom submersible motors. Clients who require customized submersibles for special applications find what they need in Sunstar's extensive capabilities and knowledgeable talent base. In addition, Sunstar runs the entire gamut of service and repair, including upgrades and modifications, conversion, consulting, field service, and testing. Sunstar is the expert for rapid service and repair of the power generation industry's critical, high-pressure, water-filled boiler water circulating pump motors. Since 1977, Sunstar has been exploring the depths of design, quality, service, and supply. The result is quality submersible electric motors which keep operating for years to come. Visit sunstarusa.com to learn more. This is John Criswell for Manufacturing Marvels.
Here at Groundwater Week 2018, speaking with many of the recipients, those folks who have made incredible contributions to the groundwater industry, here with Bob Schreiber. Bob, as well as William Cunningham, they are the recipients of the Keith E. Anderson Award for Outstanding Contributions to NGWA's Scientists and Engineers section. Bob, congratulations.
Thank you very much, David.
When you found out that you were the winner of this award, did it come as a bit of a surprise?
It sure did come as a surprise, and I'm very, very happy to get the award, and it reflects the work of so many people that are behind what Bill and I were leading. So very, very happy for it.
Yeah. From your vantage point and kind of where you come at this, these gatherings and this industry, what does it mean to be a part of this work to you and the work that you are doing?
Well, this industry, it's really great. The association is fantastic because it combines the 4 different sections, 4 different areas that we're all in. Mm-hmm. You know, contractors as drillers, suppliers and manufacturers, and scientists and engineers. Right. And so it's like no other organization that I can think of, and it's dedicated to groundwater. So those things in combination are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. And to get recognized by a group that I can tell by the way you talk, you have a great deal of respect for. That must feel pretty good.
It does. It feels great. But again, it's a reflection of a lot of hard work of the other volunteers that were part of the efforts. You know, both association efforts and efforts that the association backed that are based on being an advisor to the federal government. Right. And that's really what the National Groundwater Monitoring Network is a result of a bunch of different organizations led by NGWA to make this network happen. And it's a really great group of volunteers from states, consulting companies like mine, federal government, and other nonprofits. Right.
Well, you're doing incredible work. Congratulations once again. This is Bob Schreiber. Bob is the winner again of the Keith E. Anderson Award for Outstanding Contributions, the Scientists and Engineers section here at Groundwater Week 2018.
Thank you.
Here at Groundwater Week 2018, speaking with those who are being honored for their contributions to this industry. Here with Dan Meyer, a name and a face that is easily recognizable. Dan is the recipient of the Standard Bearer Award for Outstanding Volunteer Involvement in the legislative process on behalf of NGWA and its many initiatives. Dan, congratulations.
Thank you. It was a surprise and an honor to receive that award.
Yeah. For you, when it's something that your industry and your colleagues are the ones who really are honoring you, what does that mean to you?
I think it talks about respect and understanding and ability to communicate with everybody.
Right. Now, how long have you been involved in this industry and been coming to these groundwater weeks?
You know, that's a hard question to remember the answer to. I think it dates back to something about 1987 or something like that.
Yeah.
I think we started coming to the national because it was also almost the start of the environmental world, and it was a place to learn.
Yeah. Well, for you, is that what drew you to this? The opportunity to be surrounded and be a part of something really bigger than yourself?
Oh yes, I think we needed knowledge, and we needed access to what's out there for equipment, and access to the engineers that how are we going to do this, and it was all here in one place.
Right. How have you seen the industry changed? First of all, that's a good question to ask folks who've been in it a while, because it has changed a lot. But also, how do you feel about the future of this industry?
I think it's a learning process. We're going to do something this year, and next year we might do the same thing, only a little different. It's a growing thing all the time. We never know what we're doing. We're just okay.
Right.
We'll try that.
Yeah,
and that's the way it goes, I think. And I think it goes that way for a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on this award, the Standard Bearer Award. Congratulations to you and your many years of contribution in this industry.
I appreciate it. It's always been a learning experience, and it's always been a positive experience.
Right. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you being with us, Dan Meyer, the Standard Bearer Award recipient here at the Groundwater Week 2018. Here on the convention floor, Groundwater Week 2018, here with Corey Miller. Corey is the winner of the Manufacturer Section Special Recognition Award. Congratulations, Corey.
Thank you.
For you, how does it feel when you found out that you received this honor?
Well, it was a surprise and a very, very nice honor to receive it.
Right. What do you think is the kind of the hallmark or secrets to your success, if you will? For you, what has worked for you in your career, if you could pinpoint a couple of things?
Well, I think just my father instilled in me the sense that a person can do anything they set their mind to, and I never questioned that belief, and just kept pushing towards the things that I had set as goals.
Right. Now we're here in front of your booth, Centerline Manufacturing. Now, how long have you all been open, and how long have you all been at this?
Well, Centerline began in the 1980s, mainly centering on well screen, but we got into the mud pumps in 2001.
Right.
And that's become what we're most recognized for.
Right. In talking to folks in this industry, it seems that this is, after you've been involved in it a little while, things change, and that's just a part of it, and you have to change with the times. Has that been your experience as well?
Yeah, there's a constant expectation in the industry for better quality and better, longer life, and so we have to constantly be working on our game to provide our customers to meet that expectation.
All right. Well, clearly you are. Corey Miller, he's with Centerline Manufacturing out of Winsboro, Texas, and he's receiving the Manufacturer Section Special Recognition Award. Corey, congratulations.
Thank you much.
Corey, the winner here at Groundwater Week 2018. Here at Groundwater Week 2018, speaking with the award recipients earlier, we spoke with Bob Schreiber. Bob, along with this fella, Bill Cunningham, they actually received the Keith E. Anderson Award for Outstanding Contributions to NGWA's Scientists and Engineers section. Bill, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks very much. Really an honor to receive this from NGWA. I'm very proud to have received it, and honored by my colleagues who recommended me for the award.
Yeah. And tell us a little bit about the work that the work that you all did that really is being honored this year.
Well, it's a service award, so I think it's on a body of work over time with service to the groundwater industry and to NGWA. I've been a member of NGWA for about 30 years and have always felt like we needed to give back to the organization. I think when I was younger, perhaps didn't understand that quite as much. But as I got older and more experienced, I really found that to be valuable, is to give back to the groundwater industry and to the organization. And so I've done that through service to, a large part of it through service to the Science and Engineers section of NGWA, and also through an activity that myself and Bob work on called the National Groundwater Monitoring Network. It's something that's important to the National Groundwater Association. It's important to the U.S. Geological Survey, who's the organization that I work for. And so Bob and I are co-chairs of a group called the Subcommittee on Groundwater that actually has developed, along with many colleagues, an effort to bring together groundwater data from water level and water quality data from all across the country.
Well, the the theme of this year's of Groundwater Week this year is Better Together. And talking with Bob about you, he said you really have a unique skill and talent for bringing so many different people and almost constantly reaching out to kind of get folks together. Is that just a particular passion of yours, or do you just see the value of having folks from different kind of vantage points to do a good job?
That's interesting that Bob would say that. I'm very grateful that he did. I would say the same of him. Really? And I think together we make a good team in that effort. But you know, I think it's very, I think, you know, being a collaborative person comes naturally, and so being better together, it really comes naturally to me. And somebody who is willing to work with others, listens to other people's ideas, is just something that I really haven't had to work at too much, but I've seen the value of. And so myself and Bob working together with a lot of people that feel the same way on this subcommittee and its volunteers.
Well, Bill, congratulations to you and Bob and all the work that you all are doing.
All right, thanks very much. It's been an honor.
Congratulations, another award winner here at Groundwater Week 2018. Here at Groundwater Week 2018 with Mike Wireman. Mike is one of the winners of the Life Member Awards. Now, this award recognizes those for contributing to special service and furtherance of the groundwater industry or to NGWA. Mike, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, for you, when you found out you won this award, tell me how that felt for you.
It felt great. It felt, I retired about 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And so it's kind of like a family reunion, coming back here and seeing old friends and colleagues, and so it's great.
Yeah. How long have you been involved in the groundwater industry?
Oh, man. Oh, geez. 40 years.
Really?
Yeah. Started in 1981, so close to 40 years.
Right.
Yeah.
What, you know, you're being honored for your contributions, and you folks in this industry are way too humble. But I'm curious as to what this being involved in this industry has meant to you over those 40 years.
That's a good question, and I've been lucky. I came out of college at a time when groundwater science was truly evolving very quickly. I worked for U.S. Environmental Protection Agency for almost 30 years. And I came to the agency in a time when contaminant hydrology was an exploding field and was moving quickly, and people were learning, and lots of stuff was going on, and I was right on the front end of that. So I had a very exciting career that way, and being with EPA, kind of always out on the cutting edge of stuff. And I'm a lucky guy. I have a degree in hydrogeology, and that's all I've ever done. So I've been a groundwater person forever. Been involved in many different issues all over the world. I've worked in 20 countries around the world. Spent time working for the State Department, for the World Bank, for EPA, and all along that time I've been a longtime NGWA member. I've taught classes for NGWA, sat on the Science and Engineering Division Board for 2 terms. Have known these folks for a long time. And it's been a real pleasure being part of that. It's a good group of people and brings together a lot of people with common interest. So It's been good.
Whenever I talk to folks about their time in this industry, kind of a theme that seems to keep cropping up is kind of a collegial group, that there is a great deal of admiration between you all.
It's amazing. You know, like I said, I've been retired from EPA for a little while, but I've stayed engaged in groundwater. I still do work, and coming back here, I haven't been to the summit now in a couple years, and coming back here and just seeing all of old friends and colleagues, people I admire greatly, and people that contributed to my success. And it's like old home week. It just is really, really good that way. And I agree. For some reason, I don't know if other professions are like this, but the friendships that you develop are real. And they stay with you forever. And so over the years, you make a lot of friends, you meet a lot of great people, you work with them, and just keeps going.
Well, you're a fellow that's awful admired a great deal in this industry, so congratulations on this honor.
Thank you very much.
We're here with Randy Lynn, winner of the Supplier of the Year Award at Groundwater Week 2018. Randy, good to see you, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm very pleased to win the award and to be here.
So for you, when you find out that your colleagues award you with something like this, I mean, I guess it's a sense of pride and accomplishment.
It is. The first thought was that they gave it to me because I've been in the industry so long they had to. But after that, yeah, I am very proud. I'm very pleased that some of my competitors as well as the customers had something to say about it. So I'm proud.
You've been in this industry a good while. You said around 1970, 71, something like that?
Yeah, I graduated from college in 1971 and went to work for a pump company and worked my way up to national sales manager of Fairbanks Morse, and then I was sales manager of F.E. Myers, and those two jobs convinced me I wanted to go in business myself. So I started a business in 1982.
And you've been at it ever since. I'm curious as to what being involved in this industry has meant to you over these many years.
You know, the best thing about our industry is the people in it. I mean, everybody in this industry, hardly anybody leaves, and the reason for that is they're nice people. These are good people. We run trip promotions and take 1,000 people on a trip, and everybody gets along, and it's just like a big family. The whole industry is like a big family.
Well, they think a lot of you as well, so congratulations on this award.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Another award winner here at Groundwater Week 2018. Here with Jeffrey Williams at Groundwater Week 2018. Jeffrey is the winner of the Robert Storm Intersectional Cooperation Award. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
For you, when you found out you were the recipient of this honor, this award, well, what did you think about that?
I guess probably I was proud of the fact that we all work together on so many things, and that we've broken down so many barriers here, communication barriers, perceived barriers between the sections. I mean, everybody has to have their own identity, but it's awesome the way that this whole organization really is rallying around everybody and communicating.
Now, you are a past president. You've been involved for a long time and kind of in great detail. How do you feel about the future of this industry and where NGWA is headed?
I think we got some real challenges in the industry. I think the National Groundwater Association's headed in a great direction. We've got a very talented staff and a very talented group of directors that are engaged, and their ingenuity has like no end to it. Communication, outreach, and all that, they do a great job. As far as the industry, we've got some challenges. We've got some employment challenges here, recruiting qualified people and educating the customers, and probably the single biggest challenge is protecting our groundwater.
What advice do you give? There's quite a few of younger folks who are still in college, and you can tell they're wide-eyed about being here in this industry and all that the future holds. What sort of advice do you give to them?
I think there's tremendous opportunity in this industry for advancement and a great career, and I would not overlook it.
Well, congratulations on the award. Your colleagues, I was at a table with folks whenever at the reception today, and they speak very highly of you, so you're well respected. Congratulations for that.
Thank you. Thank you. That's a good feeling.
It's sincere. So another award winner here at Groundwater Week 2018. Here at Groundwater Week 2018, speaking with those who have won awards and gotten honored for their work, here with Matt Gamache. Matt is with CDM Smith. They are the winner of the Outstanding Groundwater Project Award for the Comigi Aquifer Assessment. So, Matt, if you would tell us about that project.
Sure. It's a project where we're looking to augment the surface water supply for the residents of Dar es Salaam in Tanzania with groundwater. And our project was essentially a preliminary feasibility study and assessment of what the groundwater is there. And it involved drilling relatively deep wells, exploration wells, using oil exploration data and natural gas data, seismic data, and a computational model that we built to kind of assess the resource.
Yeah, and it sounds like a very difficult and challenging project. Was it as difficult as you all thought, or did you anticipate the level of difficulty accurately?
Yeah, I think it was a pretty challenging project. Yeah, I mean, several of my colleagues were in country for most of the time, and you know, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
My job was the modeler, so I was here most of the time, so it was a lot easier for me. But I'm just a small part of the overall team.
And for you all winning this award and receiving this recognition, how does that feel?
No, it feels great. It's good recognition for CDM Smith, and it's a good project. One of my favorite projects I've worked on, so it's good. Yeah.
Fantastic. Matt Gamache, CDM Smith, the winner, one of the award winners here at Groundwater Week 2018.
Hi, my name is Steve Potts. I'm the National Sales Manager at AY McDonald Manufacturing. This year, we are happy to announce the introduction of our new AY McDonald motor, 4-inch all the way up to 10-inch. 3 years ago, we had a pump summit. Customers like you told us we needed a motor option. You spoke and we listened, and we are introducing the AY McDonald submersible motor today at the show. For more information, contact your territory manager or visit aymcdonald.com.